All right, family, next stop, pizza.
Yay!
Yeah, pizza.
Yay, I want pepperoni.
Buckle up, everyone. So, what did everyone think of the movie?
Well, I thought it was pretty good.
And I thought the popcorn was the best part.
Goofball.
Yeah, you would.
Oh, somebody hit us.
Oh, man.
Is everyone okay?
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Man, he's definitely at fault. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Good.
Hey, you know what?
What?
Hey, hon, we should take advantage of this and say we were injured.
What?
And file an insurance claim.
Honey, no.
We need the money.
No way. We can't do that. That's insurance fraud.
And yeah, Mom, that's stealing.
Insurance fraud is a crime. Don't commit it. And if you see it happening, report it. Want to know how much it costs you and your family? Go to fraudny.com to find out. Fraud is the crime you pay for.
Paid for by the New York Alliance Against Insurance Fraud.
Are they cheating? Chances are, yep, they're cheating. But just to make sure, it's the Dave Ryan Show's War of the Roses on 101.3 KDWB.
You figure if you go on a trip with somebody, you've got a town, you're pretty serious. You know what I mean? You don't go out of town on a trip if you're not in sort of a relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's kind of what we got this week on War of the Roses. We have James, who went to, where'd you guys go? Did you go to Miami?
Yeah, we did 4 days in Miami.
Oh, nice. I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
Everything in Miami was great. You and Alicia went to Miami like just
That's right.
last week, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So what happens in Miami that makes you think, oh, my God, something's not right?
Well, so like me and Alicia have been dating for like a few months, and it's it was kind of serious. And, like, this was kind of a big deal, like taking our first going out of town trip together.
Yeah.
So we booked a room. It's a nice room, facing the beach, and I'm just kind of like hanging out on the balcony, like after we've been checked in for a little bit, just kind of taking it all in. She's hanging out inside. I go inside to go use the bathroom, and I like walk in on her in the bathroom, just taking like naked selfies, like in the mirror. And like I just immediately am thrown off. Like I was like, whoa, like what are you doing? Like, and like, to be completely honest, like, she just immediately gave huge I'm busted vibes.
Yeah.
And she, like, scrambled. It felt like she was scrambling, and she was just saying, like, I want to, like, remember the trip. I'm taking these for you. I want to send these to you later, like, once we're back home. But it just felt weird. And I don't know, like, I couldn't, like, really get over it right then. So I kind of, gave her the silent treatment the rest of the night. Into the morning a little bit, and she could tell that I was feeling weird. So then she like kind of sits me down the next day, and she's like, oh, like, I didn't want to tell you this before, but what actually was happening is that skin cancer runs in my family, and so I need to take these photos every like now and then so I can check if I have like any more moles or freckles or whatever. I don't
Yeah.
know. And like, that's, that sounds like reasonable enough, I guess. That makes sense to me. But I mean, I gotta be honest, like, I still don't believe her.
Yeah.
No, I get it. So
completely.
if she would have said that first thing, like, oh God, I'm so, you know what? Okay. Skin cancer runs in my family. I take these every couple of months to look. I'm, sorry you walked in. It's not the sexiest thing in the world. You would have been like, oh. But the fact that she changed her story from something that was a little bit like, what?
Yeah.
And I know that busted face. I can't tell you how many times I've seen that busted face. Well, mostly on me.
God.
What? Why are there 2 wine glasses by the tub? In case I spilled one?
Yeah, good. What is?
Okay, so what about if this was on day 1 of your 4-day trip? I feel kind of bad for the both of you. Did that ruin the trip, or did you just kind of push it out of your mind and had fun? What happened?
After she told me the skin cancer thing, I tried to like push it to the side as much as I could. It definitely like ruined the trip, and it wasn't nearly as fun as I hoped or expected it to be. But I just tried to push it aside because, like, what do you say to that? Either she, is just tell me the truth, and it's like an awkward, weird situation, or she's like a psycho.
Well, let me ask you this one. You've known her for a few months. Did she ever seem like a psycho or like a big liar or a cheater before?
This felt extremely out of the blue. And, most of our hangouts have just been, hanging out at each other's apartments, watching, Netflix. So we haven't, really done anything besides, getting Carrie out and just kind of hang out on the couch.
Okay.
So, it's it definitely is, us both out of our natural element. So,
yeah.
I expected that to be a little strange, but no, I definitely haven't seen any big swinging red flags like this before.
I mean, I get it. I think the fact that she, like you said, had two different excuses. Also, not that it's impossible that this would happen, but I feel like if that was something I regularly did, you would take them at your own house. You wouldn't day
Right.
one on vacation within being checked in for 2 hours. It would dawn on you, I need to take these medical photos. I don't know. That's what seems especially off
I
to
hadn't thought
me.
about that. Yeah. A lot of things.
And to be honest, too, the pose that I initially walked in on, it didn't seem too clinical.
Gotcha.
Was she have one leg up on the sink?
All
or?
right.
I don't want to get too graphic or anything, but
So she's got one leg up on the sink and she's making duck lips. Then I'm going to guess that's not for
Probably
the
not.
skin cancer check. Okay. Now, I know we're laughing about this, but it kind of sucks for you, and I feel bad for you. This young couple spend a lot of money, go down to Miami, and then on day one, you're kind of just checking in, and then you still got the jet ski rental the next day. You got the deep sea fishing. I'm going to guess you spent some money on the different activities and dinner and things like that.
Oh, absolutely. It was a ton of money, and that's I'm trying to not be too beat up about that, but times are tough, and it's just wasting a whole vacation like that is no small deal.
I hope he didn't sit there in silence at dinner and just stewed the entire time, because that would suck.
Yeah.
No, like I said, after she told me about her family's skin cancer history, I tried to make the best of it.
Okay, good. Here's what we can do. We can call her and say, "Are you cheating on James?" But that's not subtle enough. That's not subtle at all.
Yeah.
So instead, we're going to call. We're going to pretend Fallon's going to be somebody from your bank or whatever, her bank. Hey, we're going to give you a survey. And our new angle on this one is to say, hey, you can win a couple's glass blowing class or a couple's Segway tour or a couple's. What are you going to offer this time, Fallon?
I have wine tasting, archery, and pottery.
Archery, then. Okay.
Yes.
So couple's archery or pottery or whatever. And then obviously you're going to emphasize that it's a couple's thing, that she can win it. And then who does she want to go with? Because we need to make a reservation, blah, 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 blah. So your name is James. The only correct answer in this one is James. But if it's somebody else, then you know what? You got some more ammunition in the whole arsenal that she might be cheating. So, James, hang on. Sit tight for a second. Take a couple of deep breaths. We'll make the phone call in a second on War of the Roses. But before we do, as you hear this story, maybe you've had skin cancer in your family. Is that a legit thing? Do you have to take photos every couple of months? Would that have ruined your trip right away? Do you think that she's lying? Did you ever have a boyfriend or partner tell you one lie that you didn't believe? So then they had time to think of a better lie? Or are we all just awful people for not being sympathetic to somebody who might have a tendency to skin cancer? I'd love to know what you think. Send me a text at KDWB1 or call before we make the phone call to Alicia on War of the Roses. Our number is 651-989-KDWB. James, sit tight. We'll come right back, okay?
Okay, thanks.
What is going on? Now, Chance, by the way, Chance, I know you had to take some time off from listening. Welcome back. Were you training for a new job, Chance?
Yeah, I just recently got a new job, but at the moment, I'm loving bonuses. Are lovely. Everything's good.
Good. Chance. So you heard War of the Roses. I'm going to just kind of bring up to speed in case you missed the whole thing. So they went to Miami. They're on vacation. They're a couple, but they're not married. They've been dating for a while, because you got to be dating for a while to go on a trip like that.
Right.
He's out on the balcony. He comes in to go to the bathroom, walks in the bathroom. There she is, provocative, naked selfie in the mirror. She's like, I was taking it for you because I want to send it to you later so we can relive this trip. He's like, that's weird. So he kind of stews and he goes quiet. She's like, oh, he didn't buy that lie. So now she pulls the ultimate liar move where they say, I lied, but now I'm going to tell the truth. The truth is, she said, Melanoma runs in my family. Skin cancer runs in my family. So I took these pictures to compare moles in the next couple of months to see if there's any new freckles or moles. He ain't buying it. What do you think, Chance?
Would you stop messing with me? I'm sorry, my wife is over here playing with me. No, first off, who's going to tell a lie that can get verified by the rest of your family later on? That's just a rookie mistake, number one. He's the side piece or she has the side piece.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he can go to her family later and talk to her mom or her sister and say, so she says she has skin cancer in her family. So you're saying don't lie if they can go to their relatives and verify it or deny it.
Exactly. That's a rookie mistake. Come on now.
Is she cheating, though?
Yeah, she's cheating for sure.
Okay, yeah.
What gives it off? Is because she changed her story or because both of her stories were so outrageous?
Both stories being so outrageous. I mean, we all know what a sexy selfie looks like when we walk into the room and see our lady doing that. Compared to if you're actually looking at your body like, oh, is that a mole?
Yeah.
There's a difference. I got one more here really quick, but we've got text messages.
Ton of text.
Jody in Forest Lake. So, Jody, you got some experience with this one. What is your take on War of the Roses?
I did have melanoma when I was 25, and they do tell you to take pictures and go to skin checks and all this. And it does sound funny, like, oh, I'm going to do it on a trip. I never do it. If I was going to Florida or something, I might go, I better take a before and an after to compare it, because when you're in the tropical sun, it's more dangerous. So that might actually make me take the selfie. If she's posing funny, I don't know. Girls are funny. We like to look good and stuff, so she's probably not going to take a not flattering one. It's hard to say.
Okay, you know what? So you think that she's got a legitimate point, that it's their first day in Miami. They just checked in. She's taken the before picture.
Mm-hmm.
She might be.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds a little funny, but what woman sits and takes a picture of her cellulator? So you're going to stand cute.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's a hard one.
I get what you're saying. That is true. Because that's what someone else even texted in. They said, I'd make my boyfriend take my pictures if it was for skin cancer, so they are actually good and close up. Even better if you can make it sexy. LOL.
Of course. Jody, thank you very much. We got more text, too.
Yep. Skin cancer runs in my family, and I have never taken pictures. She's definitely cheating. It's so sketch. That's from Ashley. Someone else says, James sounds like a legit nice guy, and they're hard to find. Sadly, this girl is a psycho. Another text. I wonder if she's ever sent nudes to James before, because if not, then that would be weird. And another one that I didn't even think of, a couple people actually said, I bet she has an OnlyFans account.
Okay, I know what an OnlyFans account is, but refresh my memory
It's
really
just
quick.
Something people pay for where you post. I mean, you could post lots of things, but sexy pictures would be a top thing.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Let's make the phone call and give her the ploy and see what she falls for on War of the Roses. Here we go.
We actually have 3 different things you can choose from today. We have, a couples wine tasting, couples archery class, or a couples pottery class.
Did you say archery?
Yeah.
Hard pass. I think I'll go with the pottery class. That sounds really fun.
Oh, you're gonna love it. Yeah, I've only taken one of these before, and you're gonna love it. So we'll make the reservation for you and your guest. What is their name?
Sam.
Perfect. Okay, we have you and Sam down for a pottery class then.
Oh, this will be fun. He'll be great at this. He's got big old hands.
Oh, God, really? Okay. Hey, here comes a part that you weren't expecting. I mean, the archery class was surprise enough. Hard pass on that one. This is also another surprise for you, too. There's no pottery class. There's no archery class. There's no wine tasting class. And the whole survey was kind of bogus because what we wanted to do was ask you.
Who is this?
Yeah, I know. That's so hard to explain. It's all right. It's Dave Ryan. I do the morning show with Fallon, the woman you just talked to. We work at KDWB, local radio station. And we wanted to call you to see who you would say you wanted to go to this romantic couples pottery class with.
Oh, my God.
And we're not just calling you out of the blue, though, because, that'd be weird because we don't know anything about you. But your boyfriend, James, put us up to this.
Oh,
and
what?
Yeah, James said, hey, we went to Miami. She acted kind of weird. She was taking selfies in the mirror. And then she said that she was taking them for me. And then she later said she changed her mind to because she has a history of skin cancer. And so James called us and said, will you call Alicia and see who she wants to go to this pottery class? And the pottery class isn't real, but your answer was not James.
Oh,
so,
God.
So, and here's the other thing. James is listening right now.
He's what?
Yeah, hi, Alicia. Who's
God.
Sam? Hello?
That's not.
Yeah, who's
look,
Sam?
we're not having this conversation.
Okay, who's Sam?
I just said we're not having this conversation right now.
Okay, all right, so, like, you were lying to me in Miami. You know, you're taking nudes for some dude named Sam with big hands, I guess. And that's great. That's cool. I'm glad that I finally know what's going on.
Let me ask this. Why did you tell James, why did you choose Sam?
Why do you think I chose him?
I don't know. Why did you choose him?
You tell me. You tell me. Why do you think I chose him?
No, don't. How about you tell all of us? Why did you choose him?
That's not. No, you know the answer to this. You tell me.
You know what? I want my $1,200 airfare and hotel back.
Your $1,200 airfare and hotel. You used your dad's miles, you dipshit.
Boop.
I'm not paying you
Boop. 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 Okay. Doesn't sound like it's working out very well. It's
You
War of the
pull
Roses.
back your
Boop.
reaction so I can hear what they're saying.
Boop. They basically, she called
God.
him a dip blank.
I know, but all I could hear was boom, 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 boom.
Boop.
God. Thanks,
Dave,
Scooby.
shut up.
Shut up, Dave. Let him talk.
Me, but also you. The Pharaoh fast forwards his favorite foreign film, Powder Donut. Okay, what's my line?
The only line I see here on the script is get options based on your budget with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive.
Oh man, that's a tongue twister, huh? I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a few more minutes. Bulbous Walrus, the Bulbous Walrus.
The Name Your Price tool, only from Progressive.
The owl ran afoul of the comatose coxswain.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.